Jennifer Hope's licensed marriage and family therapist. Last week, I briefly spoke about New Year's resolutions and turning the tables on an old habit where we used to use negative attributes as the basis for our New Year's resolutions, and I kind of challenged you guys to use positive attributes. So this really got me thinking about our perceived weaknesses, and I say perceived in quotes because I really think there's an emphasis on our own personal views and ultimately how that makes us feel about ourselves. So I was recently given a compliment on my forward thinking and timeliness, and this made me laugh because I really wouldn't be so organized or forward thinking or timely without my anxiety. And Robyn DAngelo, licensed marriage and family therapist, is one of my colleagues, and she talks about her anxiety as a superpower and basically makes the case for why sometimes anxiety can be good for you. And I think there's something to be said about all of our faults or perceived weaknesses, that they're not all bad. And there's a little bit of a lesson there for all of us in being a little bit more compassionate with ourselves and working on our self-esteem and recognizing that even those bad things aren't necessarily bad things. Everything in moderation, even the healthiest of things, can become bad if we allow them. So maybe take a moment and recognize or identify what is something that's you often struggle with. It's maybe not one of your best qualities, but then challenge yourself to identify how it actually works for you. My anxiety definitely works for me. I'm not going to list all my other weaknesses to you, but there are plenty of ways where they are used to my advantage. So consider that. Channel your weaknesses into an advantage for yourself or a strength. Let me know if you're comfortable leaving a comment about what one of your weaknesses is that you turned into a strength. I would love to hear about it. And I will see you all next week for another Toolbox Tuesday. Thanks.